Hey, what's good, everybody? Joshua Jericho back with another episode of Tales of Berseria. And I have got us back where we need to be. As you can see, I'm about to go in the doorway here and we'll be in the right spot. So let's do it.
Ah! That was Kamana! Kamana! Eleanor! You really came back for me. A promise is a promise, sweetheart.
A headless knight and a horse demon.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
This must be the true survivor of the venomization process.
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying Headless Knight is back. She was going for Headless Knight on horseback.
Whatever the case, we'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
Here we go. Now we get...
Now I can't help but wonder how the horse is named.
Get close and look if you're that curious.
Okay, now we get an actual boss.
Now, rise!
That's what I was going to say. But then I remembered I need not interrupt them.
See this? Deception!
We're on top! Better watch your escape!
Hurricane!
Take this, guys! I
Shooting star! I'll stop you!
Rain down! Cell absorber! Seven trap! Split! Crimson
Crusher!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pay!
For five!
Trap! Tip tap! Pierce! Take that! Devour! This works! Tip tap!
Shooting star! Deception!
Tip tap! Through! Finish! You're defenseless! Shoot up! Heaven's
Jade
Dip!
Way! Armor Crusher!
Take this, guys! Ice Edge! Heaven's
Deception!
Dance!
I'll stop you!
Got you! Face mine! Blood Moon! Crimson Lance! Moonlight Cycle!
No
This
escape!
guy!
Double haze!
Ice Edge!
What? Caught you!
Heaven's
I'll
Raid!
stop you!
Here's true! No escape!
Armor Crusher! See this?
Ah!
Double haze! Deception!
Holy Serpent! Tip tap!
See this? Deception!
Devour!
Deception!
Take this, guys! Ice Edge! Heaven's
Blood
Wrath!
Moon!
Crimson Serpent! Fire Beast!
See this?
Slow down! Blood Moon! Heaven's Wrath! Upward Split!
No
Pierce!
escape! No escape!
Blood
Blood Moon!
Heaven's Wrath!
No deception!
Swollen!
See this?
Here it comes! Finish! You're the best! Moon! Zero impact! Water mine!
See this?
What in the world?
Jade Way!
Liberate us! Ready to feel the burn?
Fertile Blue!
It's
Deception! Hurricane!
Heaven's Wrath! Clear away!
Did they Oh no, he summoned more guys.
See this?
Liberate us! How could this happen? Clear away! Heaven's Wrath! Absorber! Clear away! Heaven's Wrath!
Double haze! For five! Hurricane! Jade Way! Deception!
Clear away! Invigorate us!
Let's not die. If I can help it.
Yes! Inspiration! Take the heavens! Clear away! Invigorate us! Inspiration!
Armor Crusher!
Crimson Servant! I'll take that! Devour! Clear away! Invigorate us!
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
Kamana! The demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
A damned Therian. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly. But Your Highness, why do you have a Therian?
It's like I said. Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape? What are you plotting?
I have no plots or schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future king, he's gonna do whatever he likes.
I suppose I am at that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people. Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never. I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therian removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet, I couldn't watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness. He chose a single bird over the world. Why do you think that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorius asked me.
My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
I understand now. As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should work. This way we'll have him on hand if we ever need a hostage.
Understood. I appreciate you letting Griffin and me stay here.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's build ourselves a hideout.
So the implication there, I think, would be that maybe Velvet now has figured out the answer to the question. Grants +1 maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced. A combo total of 15 or more times.
Hey, Velvet, do you know where Eleanor is?
Wasn't she just playing with you?
Yeah, but then she left. I'm worried because she looked pretty sad. Can you go find her?
Why me? All right, fine. Just don't cry on me, okay?
Mama Velvet. The Abbey will never think of looking in their own closet for us. Haha, it's always darkest under the lighthouse, right? Eleanor looks like she was feeling down. Please go find her and cheer her up, Velvet. You know, since we've taken over the island, we get to name it whatever we want. How does Dial Isle sound to you? No. I think maybe you should keep your thoughts to yourself. Geez, well, excuse me for existing. I know it's a prison island, but could you be any less hospitable? You see Eleanor around, Your Royal Highness? Sorry, but I have not. How about you, Griffin? Alright. Griffin hasn't either. I see. Princes aren't this weird in stories.
Hey, Rokuro, have you seen Eleanor?
Probably. I don't know. Bit drunk.
Just try not to go overboard.
But man, are we a bunch of screw-ups or what? I mean, we've kidnapped a prince now. They gotta have laws against that. Broke out of prison, flattened Helives, tried to assassinate a shepherd. Hey, how many infractions do you think we're on the hook for?
Pardon me if I don't stop and count. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to tag along.
No, I still haven't repaid my debt to you.
You say that, but you really just want to beat Shigure, don't you?
Whoa, to me they're both connected. It's a long story, but I can tell you if you...
I'll pass.
Well, join me for a drink then?
Can't. I'm 19.
What does that have to do? I'm pretty sure in this world... Well, I don't even say in this world. I'm pretty sure that you've done enough stuff to justify you drinking whenever you want to. I don't care if you're 19. I think you pretty much have proven that you're an adult. In some form. You need to be an adult before you can drink. I don't care if you're a demon. That rule is universal. Sure, why not, Roku? Seems whatever I drink leaks out. Looks like I need to plug some gaps. Okay, that's disturbing. Now that we have a base, we don't have to worry about maintaining the Vaneltia anymore. Aye, and as a sailor, a bit of room to sleep that doesn't rock all night is a real treat.
Huh. A most interesting interpretation. What do you make of this part here, then?
Well, if you pronounce it Loney Kyle, then it'd mean midriff, which probably isn't right. Maybe Muse Mila?
Well, that would make this passage read, Pornges are nummy.
Okay. Yeah, that's not right either. What's wrong, Velvet?
Have you seen Eleanor?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to watch her.
Just read somewhere where there's more light. You'll hurt your eyes like this.
Okay.
Aw. Did you have it drag me away from a tropical resort to a place like this? Well, at least I have a bright, passionate student to keep me company, so it's not all bad. Grimoire taught me a lot about the ancient tongue. It's so fun to learn something new. Why do I feel like the future for Lapiset isn't bright?
Hey, you got any idea where Eleanor is?
No, sorry. I was having a meeting with Benwick and the crew about our search for Eifried.
Are you sure you're okay with putting that off? At this point, the Abbey doesn't have much reason to keep him alive. Wouldn't you rather look for him than Therians?
I know time is a factor, but we still don't have any decent leads. I think we need to stir up the Abbey and see what shakes loose. And who better to do that than you?
So this works for both of us then?
Never fear. I'm still acting out of self-interest. Besides, Eifried won't die so easily.
He's a strong man. It'd take a lot to bring him down.
Yeah. I've never seen him flinch from a storm, no matter how choppy the seas.
Where angels fear to tread, as they say.
Probably some of that as well.
Oh! Why did this only just now hit me? You know why they haven't released Eifried or killed him or anything? I bet it's because since he has a strong enough resonance that he was able to see Aizen, I bet he's a Therian now. What do you want to bet? Maybe that's why they haven't, I don't have any clue why I didn't put that together before. I should have probably figured that out a long time ago. Unless I'm wrong. Which I could be. By the way, do you never catch cold either? Nope.
Hey, any idea where Eleanor went?
How should I know? I'm too busy to spare any time worrying about anyone else.
You look pretty distinctly unoccupied to me right now.
Right. I'm busy being unoccupied.
You're... what?
It's simple. When you have free time, it means you're busy trying to avoid having any business to do.
You're too weird for this world, Magulu.
Says the woman with the world's blandest personality.
I always figured you'd be the type to take off as soon as things got hairy. So what keeps you here?
I am utterly, completely, totally, wholly devoid of anything else to do. Which is to say I'm...
Unoccupied.
Right, now you get it. Besides, I have to stick around to see how our bet turns out, don't I?
The bet that I still argue is really just her way of entitling her to stay, really, or cover for her to stay, or whatever. It's called a hideout for pirates, so that's the proper term. No, it's a secret fort. That sounds way more inspiring. Man, she could be anywhere. It'd be info. Do you want something? Have you seen Eleanor? No? Honest. Alright, thanks. Okay, why don't I trust him? What's he doing? He's just sitting here doing nothing. Damn, what are you doing, crazy cat Malik thing, Norman? Hey, we have the hideout of our dreams now. Thanks to you, when you're that Velvet, you don't feel like a proper pirate until you've got a nice sinister lair. Okay. Titania, our home and secret lair. Once a prison island, now a den so fair. I made an anthem for the island. It's going to be a hit with everyone. Maybe we should try and keep the place secret, at least for now. Did Eleanor come this way? You ever earn a exorcist? I saw her walking towards the watchtower. Cool, we finally got a lead on her.
There you are, Eleanor. Kamoana's worried about you.
You actually came looking for me?
Can't say no to a crying child.
Indeed. She may be a Therian now, but deep down, she's still a lonely little girl. That's something I've come to realize in traveling with you all. Wretched demons and Therians, even the Malakim who'd I'd only thought of as tools, they all live and think as humanly as the rest of us. I was so clueless. I didn't know what demon blight really was, nor what the Abbey was doing. Through it all, I knew nothing beyond blind belief in whatever I was taught.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
The coward's path is not that of an exorcist. They may say, I didn't know anything, so I can't be blamed. I can't live like that. I think I'll stay here a little longer to cool my head off. Please tell Kamoana I'm alright.
Don't stay out too long. The sea breeze can get cold.
Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. If you got sick or something, Kamoana and Laphicet would worry. That's all. I have something to say. There's something I've been hiding, until now. I've been acting undercover on a special mission for Lord Artorias. I was to watch over the Malik Laphicet and bring him to Abbey headquarters. So vital was the mission, I was to do whatever it took, even kill my fellow exorcists.
You were gonna take me to them.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Laphicet. Originally, I was going to get you to lower your guard, then take you in. However, I no longer intend on following the Abbey's orders.
You're turning your back on Artorias?
No. I still believe in the sincerity of Lord Artorias. That the world he seeks is one that will benefit all humankind. But nevertheless, I simply cannot bring myself to condone the methods he has chosen to achieve that vision. So... I will help you protect the Therians. Until I discover the answer I seek.
Eleanor!
I want to live a life that I don't have to be ashamed of. And to do that, I have to learn the truth for myself.
So, you live by your emotions after all.
Maybe you found your own creed.
Welcome to our wonderful world of wickedness.
Don't equate us! To act in opposition of one's feelings is to act opposed to reason.
You never make things simple, do you?
You should be glad I don't.
Yeah, after all, she's my vessel.
Yes, yes.
So, I think our next order of business is to find ourselves another Therian. Well, that's the extent of my insight. Anyone got any actual leads?
What if we had Eleanor swipe some intel on them from the Abbey? That could work.
I don't know.
It wouldn't work. Officially, the Abbey still considers her a traitor. So who would leak anything to her?
Yeah. Besides, we can't put Laphicet in danger like that. And anyway, Eleanor's terrible at being a spy.
Ungracious, but accurate.
You know that special underground cell from yesterday? I want to go back there. There's something I want to try out.
All right, let's go.
Laphicet, I must offer you an apology.
What for?
For spying. I was plotting to take you back to the Abbey. I am truly sorry.
It was your mission, wasn't it? Somehow I think I always knew.
You did?
Call it a hunch. Besides, Velvet was really suspicious of you. Whenever you feel you're doing something wrong, you start to sweat a lot. It seemed odd.
How long have you known?
Ever since you became a vessel for me. I think Velvet knew too.
That's quite a shock. I failed completely in my role as a spy. It's pathetic. Shameful, really.
Well, I think it says something good about you.
Huh?
Someone who can't lie well seems like a better person than someone who has an easy time of it.
Thank you, Laphicet. I think you're the better person here.
I wouldn't go that far.
What are you doing here, Bienfu?
I was hoping you'd let me join in!
We're in the middle of something important. Please leave us be for now.
I'll be quiet. Just let me hang around, all right?
Afraid not.
Bien! Madame Eleanor is a mealyhead! She's a what?
Laphicet, thank you. I hope we can stay friends.
I hope so too, Eleanor.
Alright, guys. We're going to go ahead and call the episode there. And I'll pick it up on the next one and we'll head to the security cell. Thanks for watching, and I will see you then.